Hey everyone, welcome back to QA Automation with Gaurav. Today we will integrate Cucumber with TestNG, the testing engine that drives our automation. To do this, we have to create a test runner.java inside the runner package. So let's begin. Uh, yeah, so we should create a test runner.java in the runner package. As you can see, this is Cucumber option annotation which needs to be called out. Inside that we have to pass parameter of features, glue, tags, plugin. There are other parameters which we can pass, but for now let's focus on features, where we will be giving the path of the feature directory where all the feature files are present. Glue is basically the step definition. So uh, whatever step definitions we have, the class name has to be mentioned in this way. So if there are two step definitions, we can mention in curly braces, or like we have to mention the entire package, we can mention that too here in the curly braces. Tags, as in the previous video, I have mentioned that um, we can use multiple tags like at the rate smoke, at the rate regression, at the rate sanity, acceptance testing. So yeah, that will help us to run a specific set of test cases, not all the test cases of a feature file. And yeah, we have a plugin as well, where uh, we will be passing which kind of reports we want the execution to produce. So after each execution, uh, we can provide multiple types of reports which we can produce inside plugin. So this is used for that. And yeah, so basically this is the entire thing which we have to put it in the test runner.java file. This we will be seeing now. Well, let's go into the IntelliJ and check and see how we can create and put in all these codes and execute our test case. So now I have just opened IntelliJ and I am in the framework which we have created everything with all the details, hooks, login steps, feature file, everything. Now we have to run. We have to create a runner file. So we have the package called runners. I'll create a new Java class with name testrunner.java. Okay, I have created that as well. Now I have to input the code which I have showed you in that presentation, where we have to include the Cucumber option tag along with the all the features, I mean parameters which are required to run the test case. Uh, yeah, s- definitely it will ask to import the package. Once it is done, we will be okay. Yeah, this is my bad. I have to put it outside, import it. Cool. So yeah, there is one thing which is missing. Extends. So yeah, I think we have set our testrunner.java. At the red cucumber option is there. We have features. I have set the path properly here, given the step definition properly here, and then we have used tags as well. We can have multiple tags. We can mention that as well. For now, in login feature, I have at the red smoke, so I'm using at the red smoke only. This comes the plugin where we are mentioning which kind of report we want to get after the execution. So for now, I'm just using pretty and given the path. So yeah, I'll just keep it as report. That's fine. So yeah. So basically, these are the different types of uh, plugins we can pass it, like HTML report, JSON report. These kind of reports we can generate through this lines of code which are like this, like HTML, and then the path of the path of the directory where we need to produce the HTML report. So these things needs to be pretty is the default report which we generate using BDD. So yeah, either we can do it two or we can do multiple, all four at a time, so that it can generate. There is no problem in that. So this configuration tells Cucumber where to find your feature, step definition, and yeah, and reports. So everything it takes care of. That's why, like we said, that it is that kind of engine that drives our automation. So now you can execute your Cucumber test directly from TestNG, gaining access to parallel execution, listeners, and suite management. Yeah. So it's a key integration that makes your framework production ready. So let's go into the IntelliJ and see how we will create it in the framework. Reports are critical for any automation framework. Cucumber makes this easy using HTML, JSON, or extend report. So in your runner file, you can use plugins like what I have already mentioned. And yeah, for professional grade reports, it is suggested that we should integrate our framework with the extend report. So yeah, we can do that as well, and we'll see how it's done after discussing this in the IntelliJ framework. So these allow charts, logs, and screenshots, perfect for stakeholder visibility. So after every test run, you will have a detailed report showing scenario, status, duration, and steps executed, what steps are passed, what steps are failed, and what are the test cases which are passed and which are failed. Everything will be included. And if you are adding a code for uh, putting on the screenshot for the failed test scripts, we can do that as well in the framework, and those screenshots which will be available with embedded into the steps. So that also we can do. So I have already copied the code and I'm just putting it in the framework. Already we have for pretty, so I'm just adding up for HTML. Yeah, so this is for the HTML part, and this is for JSON, this is for JUnit. So multiple types of reports also you can generate as per the format whichever you write, and you can generate multiple reports at the same time as well. So yeah, that is the benefit. And yeah, for professional grade reports, I would recommend that we should integrate with the extend report of Cucumber as well. So that also we will see. Let it will allow the charts, logs, and screenshot to be displayed in the report, which will be perfect for the stakeholder visibility. So first we have to create the dependency. So under dependencies tag, I will be creating a dependency of extend report Cucumber adapter. This will help us to integrate the Cucumber with the extend report. That's why we are adding this dependency. Next, we will go with test runner. Here, basically, you have multiple plugins, but to run to have our extend report generated after the execution, we should have an adapter and or the plugin which needs to be added here. So I'm just pasting that as well here. So this is also set. Once this is done, once the plugin is done, this is not the end. There is one more setup which is pending, which is creating a config property file. So I'll just create a file under resource. We'll keep a name as extend.properties. Here I have already copied, I am pasting here. So here we are just putting in all the configurations which we need. So it has specifically for PDF report, we can give the uh, start as false or true, or we have to give the path. Similarly for HTML report, we are giving true or false. If everything gets true, then all three files will be generated, like PDF report, HTML report, and Cucumber extend report. This is the main part where we are giving the base folder name, report under report with timestamp of this format. The folder will be created and the report will be generated inside this. So yeah, these are the other configurations like view order. We're putting on all the main sections of the report. So this is just the order. It is by default. We don't need to change this. We have also like option of putting in a different more of system info details like user build app name. So this also we can add it. So this is kind of customizable, and whichever way we require as per the requirement of the project, we can change this. Since this video is getting too long, so I'll not show you how I will execute and see the generate the reports and we'll see the report. So basically in the next video we will wrap up everything. That will be our last video of this series. There we will see the entire execution end-to-end flow with uh, detailed explanation in the report, how the report looks, what are the main components in the report. We will see everything. Then yeah, also we'll see some of the best practices which we have to make our Cucumber framework robust and scalable. If you are enjoying this Cucumber framework series, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to enable your bell notification. Thanks for watching. See you in the next and the last video.